What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to NBA Reloaded. We've seen a lot of NBA players with a lot of tattoos. Some have full bodies of tattoos, while others have a few here and there. There's always a background story or meaning to these tattoos, so let's find out some of the NBA players' hidden tattoo meanings. At number 5, we have Dennis Rodman. Dennis Keith Rodman is a professional former American basketball player. His life and biography are full of a lot of unusual things that make up his unique personality. His form on the court has always been quite fierce. His autobiography on the NBA site states that he's arguably the best rounding forward in NBA history. Apart from his notorious personality inside the court, he's just as unusual and unique outside the court as well. His acting career has surely made him even more famous. His turbulent love life and his eccentric and unique lifestyle also added to his notoriety. He's been known to have weird hairstyles, body piercings, and a lot of tattoos, not to mention his weird friendship with Kim Jong, the North Korean dictator. Talking about his tattoos, he has one of the most unusual tattoos on his body. The tattoo is of a woman trying to eat her own intimate parts. If that's not weird, then I don't know what is. Though there's no meaning in this tattoo, he has 2 more tattoos, which are 2 bulls on both sides of his chest. These bulls are in tribute to his relationship with the Chicago Bulls. Most of his tattoos are meaningless, but they surely are eye-catching. He has various tribal tattoos on his neck, upper chest, upper back, and abdomen. Aside from tribal tattoos, he also has several stars scattered over his body with piercings. He also has an unusual cross around his belly button. He also has the word infinity etched onto his neck and his right hand, and also his last name on his neck. Like the unusual woman tattoo on his back, he also has a woman with a pitchfork on his right arm and an oversized sun and shark on his left arm. He's never been shy of showcasing his athletic body filled with tattoos and piercings.
I never did that. I never wanted to create this.
At number 4, we have Allen Iverson. Allen Azael Iverson is a former American basketball player. He's been nicknamed Answer and the AI. He played for 14 seasons in the NBA, but he stopped due to getting arrested for drugs and guns. He had an outstanding form on the court, and his athletic body is filled with meaningful tattoos. He has over 35 tattoos that are all in tribute to the meaningful people in his life and places, as well as events that made his life what it is today. His childhood friend Rashawn Langford got tragically killed, so as a tribute to him, his neck has the words R.A. Boogie etched onto it. Below this tattoo with a tragic backstory, he has the word loyalty written in Chinese. In memory of his dear friend, Allen Iverson also named his son Rashawn, as well as got the tattoo of the name on his left arm in honor of both his son and his best friend. Aside from his son, Allen also has tattoos of his daughter Tiora and his son Deuce on the right side of his chest. In another tattoo, he has his mother's and his grandmother's initials in between a set of praying hands over his heart. Aside from the people in his life, Allen Iverson also has tributes to places on his body. The left side of his neck has a spider web, and the word Virginia Slim is carved on it as in honor of his birthplace. He has 1 tattoo carved 4 times on his body in 4 different places. The words Crew Thick are on his right arm, left arm, and neck. Crew Thick is the name of his record company. He also has some meaningful scribbles on his body to give him hope and strength. He has a soldier skull and the word soldier on his right arm, as he considers himself a fearless soldier. On his right shoulder, he has the word hold my own, and on his left forearm, he has fear no one. He also has a screaming skull and a cross of daggers. The words only the strong survive on his left shoulder surely are meaningful to him. As a sign of fearlessness, he also has a black panther on his right forearm and a growling bulldog on his left forearm with his nickname The Answer.
All the things that I had to endure in my life, all the obstacles.
At number 3, we have Wilson Chandler. Wilson Jamal Chandler last played for Zhejiang Guangsha Lions of the Chinese Basketball Association. His body is also filled with meaningful tributes to his loved ones, as well as his love for comics and cartoons. He has a portrait of his daughter on his chest. As his nickname is Juggernaut, he also has a tattoo of the unstoppable Juggernaut on his back. Wilson Chandler got his first tattoo when he was only 16 years old. His first tattoo was on his right arm, a basketball inside a cross with the words "God bless this game." From his neck to the back of his legs, his body is filled with cartoon and comic book characters. Some of those characters are Eazy-E, NWA, He-Man, and Space Ghost. Some funny cartoon characters that he has on his body are Johnny Bravo, Family Guy, Stimpy, etc. He also has the words "Thrill" and "Against All Odds" on his body. Aside from his daughter's name, he also has his grandmother's name on his body. Number 2. J.R. Smith. Earl Joseph, or J.R. Smith III, is a former basketball player. He's been playing basketball since high school. He also has way too many tattoos on his body to count. In 2012, he said in an interview with the New York Times that he has lost count of the tattoos that are on his body. J.R. Smith got his first tattoo at the age of 15, which is a carving of himself dunking a basketball. After that, his body became his canvas, and he's one of the most tattooed players in NBA history. He has so many tattoos that pay tribute to the people in his life, that express his beliefs, and people that left a mark on his life. He has it all, from cartoon characters to Egyptian monuments, numbers, quotes, floral designs, logos, guns, angel wings, dice, diamonds, skulls, alphabets, portraits, and specific dates. Some of the text on his body include the famous basketball shot "Swish," which is etched under his chin, "My Time to Shine" on his neck, "Blood Brothers" on his abdomen, "Blessed" written across his chest, "In Love with My Money" on the left side of his abdomen, "Through the Fire" on his right arm, "Just Clowning" on his back, as well as "Always Loyal People," "God Understands" on his left arm, "King of New Jersey" also on his left arm, and "One for My Family" on his knuckles. Aside from all these famous texts, he also has portraits scattered all over his body. The portrait of his grandmother is carved into his left leg, as well as his daughter's on his left thigh and leg. The portrait of his wife is etched onto his right thigh. His Blood Brothers tattoo is the portrait of his brothers on the right side of his abdomen. On his chest is the portrait of Jesus, as well as his mother Nipsey, and a tribute to Michael Jordan, a figure holding a basketball with a pair of shoes and an N23 red jersey.
I was always one of those people I'm just getting another one. I'm just getting another one. I had so much space.
And finally, at number 1, we have the late NBA legend Kobe Bryant. His successful career of 20 years in basketball made him a worldwide beloved personality. Up until 2003, Kobe Bryant wasn't a tattoo fan, but he soon started getting tattoos after getting the most meaningful one. When Kobe Bryant got involved in a scandal and was accused of rape, his wife supported him unconditionally through it, and as an homage to her, Kobe tattooed a crown with butterfly wings on his right arm with his wife's name, as well as angel wings and the word Psalm 28 written on it. Bryant also tattooed the names of his daughters, Natalia Diamante, Bianca Bella, and Gianna Maria Honor on his forearm. He was going to get his daughter Capri's name tattooed as well, but unfortunately, he passed away in a plane crash with his daughter Gianna. Well guys, this about brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and do be sure to subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any more of our upcoming videos in the future. Catch you guys later!